Great to see you, man.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
How you doing?
Always good.
Here with one of the greats, Johnny Depp. Really, congratulations. I hear your divorce is official.
Finally.
You're finally divorced from bathing, apparently.
Your head looks like a long breast, like a long succulent breast.
Like with the areola right on my
Yeah,
forehead.
areola is right on your forehead. You got a nipple head.
That's fucked up. Guys, don't encourage him. That's
He's
fucked
got a
up.
titty head.
Okay. I got a titty head. That's gonna stick.
That's gonna stick.
That's gonna stick. If
You
that
got
shows up on my timeline, then
you got a Portuguese
that's
titty
enough.
head.
That's enough. Don't put a culture on it.
Put a culture on it.
Just a titty head is fine.
Portuguese titty head.
I really, all right.
I'm not a big fan of Steve Jobs, personally.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I just don't understand what the big deal was with that guy. I don't get it.
He's like Edison. I don't know. He invented all this stuff to everybody. What are you talking about?
Did he? Did he sit down and I'm gonna invent the iPhone and just sat there soldering, possibly welding, right? Didn't he have a crew of guys helping him out?
Sure, maybe he did.
So why, when he went to those nerd fests, didn't he have like a chorus of scientists behind him who helped him out too? He walked out like he was Tesla. Like tapping into electricity.
I'm not with you.
I think he just kind of told people what to invent. Like he just kind of came in I want my whole music collection in that phone. Get on it! And then all these nameless, faceless guys made it happen.
Yeah?
And then they have the big nerd concert and he goes out there by himself. No belt, sneakers on. I just didn't buy it.
I bring love and I bring peace. And I bring kindness and warmth. I love the black people. The black people are my life, my world. They do what they're told. We're honoring Mr. T. Why? I met this man many, many years ago in a 7-Eleven store, and he said, "Give me your money."
How you doing?
Great.
Wow. Who are you supposed to be? Peter sleeps in a Parker?
Yeah, I got prove it.
I was wondering what happened to Courtney Love.
Yeah.
You look fantastic. How's business today?
Business is, it's been pretty good.
My spidey senses tell me you're gonna make $4 today.
From my heart, this is a long night. I look around this room, and this is the home of the blacks. And I say free. Anyway, God bless you, black people. I love you. I really do. As you're laughing here, I'm sure one of you guys is up in my hotel room robbing me.
Still no one can argue that he has made Trump more than just a name. He's made it a brand like Massengill, because he's a bloated, stinky douche.
I once did another show that was similar to this show. I went to say it was Lopez tonight. Yeah. Anyway, so it doesn't exist anymore, so who cares? And the other guest was Justin Bieber, and I was just sitting backstage, and it was me and the Biebs must have been about 16. Super nice kid, and his mum's the same age as me because she had him at 16 or something like that. And I'm sitting there, and I got an 11-year-old niece in Australia, so I go, look, I never do this to anyone, but can I just ring up my niece, and if you could just speak to her for just a second, I'd be the greatest uncle ever. And he said, sure, anything for a believer. He said it, right?
That was great.
Yeah, so
I love that.
So I got up in front of him, put the phone on speakerphone, I rang my niece Sam in Australia, it was midday there, and I said, hello, Sammy, it's your favourite Uncle Jim. Now, I know what a big Justin Bieber fan you are. And she goes, I hate him now, I like One Direction.
And he's standing right there. He can hear the whole thing.
And I was like, well, he really wants to talk to you. He was super cool about it. I think it had happened to him before.
What is your favorite Italian food item?
Well, I will tell you, spaghetti and meatballs, but I prefer a bologna sandwich, and not just to attract the black men either.
Is that how you do it?
Yes, you do.
Really? Oh, that's interesting.
That and bail money.
Was your mom...
Yeah, I'm a loner, man. I don't like people. So.
Yeah, you're not lying.
I don't.
Yeah, I know.
This Fifth Avenue during Christmas time, the
can't stand
thoughts that go through my head. The thoughts that go through my head. I just want to chop that tree down and watch it land on people as I walk over their head.
No!
I do.
That was the
Sorry.
holiday season.
I know.
No.
You knew I wasn't going to stick to that. I was trying to be happy. I was trying to be happy.
Jimmy Kimmel is a chubby bastard. But he's a chubby bastard who's overcome the odds. 10 years ago, you wouldn't see a guy like this on TV unless he was saying time to make the donuts. Jimmy Kimmel Live has the worst ratings ever. He's the only guy in history who could go from cable to network and get less famous. No one watches your dopey show, Kimmel. A horse crapping up on a parade route has a bigger following than you. By the way, I'm available to co-host.
Oh, well, thank you.
We know each other a long time.
We do.
I know you as one of the finest impressionists. You do great impressions.
Thank you.
Besides that, I'm delighted that you have a show because you're fresh, you're funny, you're great. And I want you to know something. From my heart, I never liked you.
You see, Sugar Shane Mosley, one of the greatest boxers of all time, he's losing his championship belt in a divorce. Losing, yeah, it's like you're trying to break a man. Why does she want those? Right?
Break a man.
They go with their shoes. You know? No, and I love how when you get a divorce, all of a sudden it costs like 50 grand a month to give a kid Fruit Loops. Right? These guys, I'm telling you, there is an epidemic of gold-digging whores in this country, and it is just not being addressed on any level.
You are good friends with Mr. Shaquille O'Neal. I've met him many times. Shaq is a great, very nice guy. What's it like hanging with Shaquille O'Neal?
First of all, I don't call him Shaq. I call him long knees, little body. That's what I call him. Yeah.
Long knees, little body.
Yeah, Shaq has the body of a Dutch woman. That's what I say. It's the worst
what are you
thing.
talking about?
That's well, you've never seen a Dutch woman, so it's undefined. That's why. That's the thing. But Shaq, me and Shaq's relationship is complicated because all we do is tease each other. You know, all his jokes are me being small, mine is him being big. But naturally, I win because I'm a comedian. He's not. But lately, I've been tearing him up, man. I hate the way Shaq falls. Like that's what kills me. Like literally, he falls in steps. He's got like a 3-step fall.
When he's in the game and he's playing.
It's the worst thing ever. Like, has anybody ever seen Shaq fall?
I want to see this. Yeah.
Okay, look,
Can you show
if I'm
us?
wrong, if this doesn't look like it, just tell me. Look.
Okay.
Literally, it's 3 sections. This is Shaq. He goes for a rebound. He doesn't get it. He's like, oh no, oh God, no.
He's just down there.
His legs are stuck in the air. It's the worst thing ever. Nobody can help him up because he's too big, so you just gotta wait. You gotta wait.
He's just there for a while.
It's like a
turtle on a highway. Just
It's like a really fat baby.
I didn't think Lance owed anybody. He didn't do anything to me. You know what he did for me? He raised $500 million for cancer research. That's what that lie did. Yeah, it was great. And everybody had the bands on. Remember the bands?
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
That blocked out the sun, right?
No, it wasn't to block out the sun.
No wrist cancer.
Yeah.
No, the whole thing was annoying, and I hated how Oprah was interviewing him and acting like she was dumbfounded that this guy would do this. Like, she's been in show business for 35 years, and she can't, like, wrap her head around some guy doing whatever it takes to get to the next level. Didn't she, for the first 5 years, have, like, midgets who wanted to bang their mailman's boyfriend? And she didn't want to do it. She didn't want to do it, but she didn't have the power to say no, so she wrote it out. And then when she could make a good decision, she did a show. But she stood on the heads of those little people for 5 years until she got... And then she's sitting there across from this guy like, so how could you... You know exactly what he's doing.
But what is it about black men in particular that attracts you to them?
You know, because black men like the big butt.
Oh,
it's
okay.
true. It gives them something to hide behind when the rent is due. Also, they're always available to hang out with you between 9 and 5 every day.
That's nice.
It's a win-win for Lisa Lampanelli.
Yeah, but now there must be a lot of disappointment now that you're getting married. I mean, you've moved on, and
Yes, I have. There's crying all over Mississippi.
Yeah, there is.
No, it's very...
This is something you tweeted last week on July 15th. Breaking news: the country of Turkey will now be called pastrami. Take me through the process of writing that, of how that makes it to the web.
Comedy writing, you know, sometimes the inspiration can come from anywhere. And
where'd that one come from?
Katz's Deli on Houston Street, New York. I'm sitting there having a little late night snack, and I'm looking at the, you know, breaking news on my phone, and I see there's a revolution, a coup happening in Turkey, and I'm like, hey, I got some political humor. Yeah.
Did anyone consider that to be insensitive?
One guy wrote back to me saying, at least they won't go hungry. You having a good time, Michael?
What do you mean? I'm having a great time.
All right, well, tell your facelift. Oh my God, there's kids, run, run! Look at this.
How about that right in?
Look, it's Zach Galifianakis already. What's going on? How's business?
As you can see, ain't going on right now.
Not much going on. Are you upset that your parents, Brad and Angelina, are getting divorced? All right, nice to meet you, Maddox. You look very lovely today.
Thank you.
You have blacker roots than Kunta Kinte. Being able to take a joke is so important in life.
Exactly. It's all about smiling and laughing.
Especially with an outfit like that.
Okay. Great.
Love you. Good luck with the lipstick on your teeth. You're awesome. All right, see you home.
How long was the surgery? Is it a big operation?
It's only 45 minutes.
45 minutes?
Honestly, but if you've tried everything and you go, look, I'm 51 years old. I want to live longer.
Right.
I finally found a nice guy, like a guy called the Jimmy Big Balls. I got to do this. You know what I'm saying? You want to know the saddest thing, though, Dave?
Just let me interrupt. When you met him,
yes.
Did he introduce himself that way?
No.
So this is what you call him then?
Here's the real story.
All right.
I met him, and I was scheduled to go on Howard Stern like 2 weeks later. And with Howard, you always have to scare up something fun to talk to him about.
Sure, yeah.
So I said, oh, what's more fun than Jimmy Sack? So I said, okay. I go on. I go.
What is more fun?
So,
honestly.
I go on.
Is this anything? Hello.
It is. Oh, it is. So I go on to Stern, and that's what Stern nicknamed me.
Crack that coffee table.
If you're willing and able.
Crack that coffee table.
Wow. Thanks, Kanye Wurst.